Hey, welcome back to Zen Beautiful Art. Today we are going to paint the second butterfly in this watercolor butterfly series. First, I will use a pencil to quickly draw the basic shape of the butterfly. It's a very simple sketch, just an oval shape for the body and two pairs of wings. Then I will lightly draw a stem where the butterfly will rest. Using the tip of my pencil, I will start outlining the wings more clearly. At this stage, lines are still soft and loose. I like to hold my pencil near the end. That helps keep the lines light and relaxed. Later, I will hold it closer to the tip for more control when refining the final outline. Don't worry if your lines aren't perfect. You can always use a needle eraser to clean up or adjust them. Keep your sketch simple. Butterflies have 6 legs. But in the painting, we don't need to draw them all, just a few depending on the pose. Now I will define outlines more clearly. Because we already have a rough base sketch, it's much easier to refine the lines at this stage. Keep the strokes light and flexible. Next, I will sketch a flower where the butterfly will land for nectar. Draw the stems and petals lightly, just to suggest the shape and direction of the flowers and leaves. The sketch doesn't need to be detailed. We will bring it to life later with watercolor. For demonstration purposes, I'm making the lines a little darker than usual, so you can see them clearly on camera. Now the basic sketch is complete, the butterfly resting gently near a flower. Next, I will use a needle eraser to gently lift off some of the pencil lines. This will keep the drawing light and clean before we add watercolor. I actually enjoy this step. It reminds me of playing with erasers when I was a kid. You can either roll the eraser gently over the lines or tap lightly to soften them. Okay, let's prepare our watercolors. First, I will mix bright blue with plenty of water. Then I will add a little cerulean blue and just a touch of lemon yellow to warm it slightly. Next, I will clean my palette and mix a softer purple for the flowers, combining carmine, ultramarine blue, and a hint of cerulean blue. Now let's start painting the butterfly. Using a mop brush, I will apply clean water evenly across the butterfly's wings. Make sure the surface is evenly wet. That helps the paint flow smoothly later. Then I will apply a light wash of a reddish-gray mix over the butterfly. The paper is quite damp, so the paint spreads quickly. I love watching those softer color transitions form. Use the tip of your brush to gently tap or sweep the paint across. Avoid pressing too hard so you don't disturb the paper surface. Now I will add the second layer slightly thicker to deepen the color. Be gentle here too so the first wash stays intact. Next, I will apply a bluish-green tone toward the tip of the wings. Following the natural shape of the butterfly, because the surface is still wet, the colors will blend beautifully and create smooth organic transitions. Switching to a smaller brush, I will add some orange dots and patterns on the wings. These circular shapes sit over the first layer, which is still wet, so this is a wet-on-wet technique. Notice how the thickness of the paint and the wetness of the paper affect how the colors spread. This is an important part of watercolor control. Next, I will paint the body. Use a small watercolor brush. Sometimes I keep a few brushes handy, different sizes for different needs. You don't have to be strict about the brush sizes. Use what feels comfortable to you. Now I will paint 2 curved lines along the orange patterns to suggest the butterfly's natural markings. Be patient, the paint here is thick, so it won't spread much and will keep its shape nicely. Let's wait until this layer dries before moving to the next step. Now for the flowers, using a small brush, I will apply our mixed purple to paint the petals. Try to use 1 or 2 brush strokes to form each petal rather than filling it bit by bit. This keeps the shape organic and fluid. Then I will paint the stems and leaves with quick single strokes to keep them natural and lively. Add a few small leaves or shadows around the flowers for more balanced, vivid composition. For the flower buds, I will use a thicker, more saturated mix of reddish purple. Buds are usually darker than open flowers, so this helps them stand out. Now that everything is dry, let's add details to the butterfly. Using small brush and the bluish-gray mix, I will outline the wings softly. Keep the strokes loose. Don't trace perfectly. Let it feel organic and alive. Add a second layer to the lower wings with a darker tone, close to paste gray or a mix of umber and blue. Then darken the body with a thicker mix of gray. This helps it stand out from the flower petals in front. Finally, paint the antenna, 2 thin lines with slightly thicker ends. Add a few soft vein lines on the wings, similar to leaf wings, and deepen the shadows a little to give the wings more dimension. I'm not aiming for a photorealistic look here, just keeping in the essence of the butterfly. Next, I will add another layer of turquoise blue, mixed with a bit of cerulean blue to enrich the wings. Gently soften the lines with clean water so they blend naturally. To finish, I've added a few tiny white dots on the body for highlights. Some butterflies have this and it adds interest. Finally, for a playful touch, I will load my brush with watery paint and gently tap it to create some light splashes around the painting. It gives a lovely, spontaneous energy to the piece. And here it is, a beautiful blue butterfly resting on the purple flower. I love how the colors blend softly and how the splash adds a touch of movement. Stay tuned for the next tutorial in this butterfly series. We will be painting the final butterfly next time. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.